Hey there guys, in this video let's see a tool called Macchanger, and also this is going to be a full tutorial on the Macchanger tool, and I'm sure that by end of this video you'll be familiar using this tool. So let's see what is Macchanger, and before we see what is Macchanger, I've already written a blog post on this tool. So this blog post link will be in the description box below, so do check it out. So what is Macchanger? From the name itself we can identify that it changes the MAC address of the machines, the Debian machines or Kali tool. The Kali operating system. So Macchanger is a specific tool which is categorized under the sniffing and spoofing. I don't know why they categorize this under the sniffing and spoofing. Maybe it is related to the network thing, so it changes the MAC addresses. So it is kind of sniffing and spoofing, and that's why I think they categorize this under the sniffing and spoofing. And also I've given some features in Macchanger, and also I've given how to install this tool. I think this tool is pre-installed in most of the Debian machines, so you don't have to worry about it. If the tool is not installed, you can just click the link over here and you can just do a git clone. And also I've given the useful commands. So I think in Macchanger only these much commands are available. So by end of this video you'll be familiar using every commands in it. And also I've given some of the examples. So I am not going to explain the examples, and yeah, we are having simple examples like how to view the MAC address, how to generate a random MAC address, and how to set your own MAC address, and also we will be seeing some other examples also. So firstly, let us see how to view a MAC address using the Macchanger. So we can just enter Macchanger. Changer and -s and the network. So you have to specify the network. So I'm specifying the Ethernet 0. So once I enter Macchanger ETH0, you can find the current MAC address and the permanent MAC address. So if you want to change or set a random MAC address, you have to do three things. So the first thing what we are doing is we are downing the network. So we can just enter ifconfig Ethernet 0 down, and make sure you enter the sudo in front. So it is asking the privileges, and now the network is down, and if you didn't down the network, most probably it is not going to work. So you have to down the network. And now let us set a random MAC address. So we can just enter Macchanger -r ETH0 and let's give enter. So we have to enter sudo in front. So as you could see, it is asking privileges. And now we can see that the new MAC address is generated, and most probably the new MAC address should be set now. So we can just enter ifconfig Ethernet 0 up. So we can see that it is asking sudo privileges. So I will just enter sudo, and we can just enter ifconfig to view the new MAC address, or we can just enter Macchanger -s ETH0. And now we can find the current MAC address. So we can see that the new MAC address we generated, and now the current MAC address is what we generated. So this is how to generate a random MAC address and set it to a current MAC. And now let's see how to set a custom MAC address. So suppose if you are having a custom numbers, if you are setting a custom MAC address or custom values, if you want to name it, you can just enter by entering -m command or --mac. So let's enter Macchanger, and yeah, firstly let's do ifconfig ETH0 down. So sudo ifconfig ETH0 down. So if you didn't down the network, it is not going to work properly. So I'll just do sudo ifconfig ETH0 down. And now let's enter Macchanger Changer -mac, or you can also enter. So you can see that I work with this tool, or you can just enter -m is equal to, let me set it to 02, 03, 04, 05, and let's specify the network type. It is going to be ETH0, and it is asking sudo privilege. So let's enter sudo in front. Sorry guys, it is asking in incorrect format. So let's enter -mac. Yeah, we can see that the new MAC is generated. So it is 3comp corporation. So to view it, let's enter if config eth0 up and make sure we enter the sudo in front. And the Ethernet 0 network is alive now, so we can just enter Macchanger -s Ethernet 0, and we can see that the new MAC address is set. It is set to the 3Com corporations, and also there are many features in the Maccangers like wait, let me enter Macchanger CHANGER -help. And so there are little bit commands, and we can see that we have seen the -show command, the versions, the help, the ending. So you can enter the -e or -- ending to change the vendor's bytes, or yeah, you can do this command, and most probably you will be not using this one. And -a, we are setting another vendor MAC address of the same kind, and -A is set a random vendor MAC address of any kind. So we have entered the -r command. So -r is set fully random MAC address. So -e and the -a and the -A is like set a random MAC address which are similar to the old ones, whereas the -random is setting a fully random MAC address. And -p, so -p is for resetting to the original MAC address, the original permanent hardware. So here the original MAC address is this one, whereas the current MAC address is this is the temporary MAC address, and the permanent is here. So you can just enter -p command to change it to the permanent MAC address. So let me do it. So to do it, we should enter if config eth0 down, and make sure we enter the sudo in front, or you can just probably enter into the root and you can do all these activities. Let me enter Mac CHANGER -p, and let's enter the network Ethernet 0. So it is asking sudo privileges. God. So now it is set to the new MAC. So that is the permanent MAC address. So to view it, let's enter if config eth0 up, and we can enter if config or Macchanger -s eth0. And now we can see we have changed it to the permanent MAC address, or we can say we have reset it to the permanent or the original MAC address. And we have seen the -random, and the -list is for print known vendors, the known vendors like the 3Com corporations, and the -b, so pretend to be burned in addresses. So mostly you will be not using this one. And -m, so -m -mac is equal to, so basically we are setting the custom MAC address of our likeness. Yeah, that's it about the Macchanger tool. And basically the Macchanger, even without the Macchanger, we can change the MAC addresses, but with the Macchanger we can set a random MAC address, so it is really helpful. And yeah, that's it about this tool, guys. And also I've written a blog post on this tool, so this blog post link will be in the description box below, so do check it out. I think this video will be helpful for you guys, so make sure you give a like and subscribe to our channel, and see you in next video, guys.